Hi, hello. Welcome to Devon Monk's Works and Worlds. We are on number 5, I think. So welcome to Devon Monk's Works and World 5. I'm just going to dive right into it. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming by and finding this little video. I try to keep them short. If you want to make sure that you don't miss any of these, you can click the subscribe button down below. That's free. It just lets you follow me. And there's a little bell somewhere on this video screen that will tell you if I've posted something, so you get a little notification. So you can do that too. It helps the little channel grow. So if you feel like subscribing, that sounds great to me. Okay, let's just dive right into it. I had a couple questions and some of them were related to writing, so I'm just going to start with those. Someone asked me, how did I do up at Rainforest? Remember, there's a word count. It's not a race, it's just an accountability where everyone who wants to puts their name on a whiteboard and lists how many words they've written while they're at the Rainforest Writers Retreat. I will try to put a picture of the whiteboard in here. That was early, and I blurred out the names in case somebody didn't want their name seen, but you saw my name there, and that's how far I had gotten. I can't remember if it was the first day or the second day. So anyways, my final total at Rainforest, remember I was aiming for 30, if not maybe 33. My final total was 25,056 or something like that. And that's short of what I wanted to do. And, of course I wanted to do more than that, but I feel really good about that. That got me moving forward on the book, which I'm working on, Brute of All Evil, which is the 9th, I almost said Allie Beckstrom. It's the 9th Ordinary Magic book. And it really helped me get through a good chunk that I was kind of chewing on. And now I'm stalled a little because I have to sort of segue into the next conflict in the book. And I'm going to have to sit down and do a little scene thinking, like, how do I want to roll one thing into the next thing, into the next thing. So, but anyways, writing is going well. Okay. Other questions that I have seen on the YouTube channel. Someone asked me if I chose the cabin that I stayed in up at Rainforest Writers Retreat. Okay, so not to make this a long part of the video, but the coordinator of the retreat, the founder of the retreat, Patrick Swenson, he does all of the housing situations. He makes sure everybody gets booked in. And how it works is when you sign up for the Rainforest, which it goes up for some random day in April, it opens up that you can sign up for the Rainforest. And some of the sessions sell out like in 10 minutes. It's just fast, even under that. There's 3 sessions. I usually go into the first session because I like to get words in as early in the year at that retreat as I can. So that's why I like session 1. And the people are wonderful in session 1, but I've been with some of the people in session 2. I started out in session 3, so I enjoy all of them. Anyway, you have that much time to just sign up and say, yes, I'm interested in going to the Rainforest. And then what happens is you have a choice of the kinds of housing that you might like there. Would you prefer an apartment? Would you prefer a cabin? Do you want to share with someone and split the rent payment there? Or do you want to be down in the cabins closer to the lake, that townhouse that I kept walking by in the video, if you watched it, that the bottom floods, so you can only rent the 2 tops, but I have been in the top. They're beautiful. They're just beautiful. So you can decide what kind of housing, what kind you would like. And then he does his best to take all the people who sign up, 30 or more, and fit them into the places that they most preferred to get everybody in there. So Cabinate was probably one of my choices. I don't mind having the cabins up away from the little group of cabins down by the main cabin because I don't tend to go over and hang out and talk a lot with people. When I go up there, I just write a lot and then go out for just smaller social events. So putting me kind of up, throwing me up out of the way makes total sense. So I've been in cabin 8 before. I think I've had cabin 7, which is right next to it, and I like it too. So I was very happy with where I ended up. So I kind of picked it, but Patrick sort of fit everybody, and that's where I Tetrised in with all the other attendees. So that's for that question. What was the other question? Let's see. It was, how much have you written, which I said up there. 25,056. What did you choose your cabin? What's the other thing? Oh, this was kind of a bigger question. It's am I planning on doing audiobooks for the rest of the Ordinary Magic series and or for the Wayward Souls series? I'm not sure right now. It's a possibility. I need to look into that, and we need to kind of decide how that's going to go. I know readers love having audio, and I try my best to provide that. So we'll see. I guess I can't give a great answer to that question because I don't know the answer yet. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see. I will definitely keep you up to date if I do audio or if I'm planning to do audio. Right now, the Ordinary Magic books are all on graphic audio if you want the whole series. And it's a little different style of reading books, of having audiobooks, because it's acted out with different voice actors and sound effects like a stage play or like a radio play. But graphic audio has been fantastic to work with. I really like them. And so if you want to give that a shot, check out graphic audio. I'll try to put a link to that below. And you can hear the Ordinary books kind of acted out, which is fun. Okay, so that's writing. Life in general is going good. I took another whack at the yard. We have a large yard, and we do all of our own yard work for good and for bad. And it was time to take the roses and trim them down because it's about the right time of year after the last frost, hopefully. And so we have like 14 rose bushes, and some of them are over 50 years old. Some of these roses are, they're at least, I don't know, the house was built in like 38 or something. So the roses have been around for a while. Except for the few that I have been fighting with and just tried to kill because they're nothing but thorns and no more roses, and they just are, you walk up to that flower bed and you're like, okay, this is pain. One or the other of us is going to survive this. And it's almost always the roses. They are tough. Anyway, so got some roses trimmed back, and haven't attacked the ferns yet. I usually trim those back here pretty soon too. But did that, and there's something else that we had done in the yard that I was going to talk about. Can't remember. If I think about it, I will add it after the knitting part. So here we go. Have I been knitting lately? Yes, but I was knitting that octopus for the Rainforest Writers Retreat. That took all my knitting time, and now I have another project I need to hop over to. So what I'm going to show you right now is not what's on, it's kind of what's on my needles. It's a gift that I gave for Christmas, but I only gave one of them. It's a set of gloves. And I promised I would make the second one, and I haven't yet. I mean, I have. It's almost done. So it's one of my ongoing projects I'm going to share with you today. And please excuse my fingernails. I was outside hacking at the roses, and my nails are a mess. Oh, that's the thing we did. We dug up 2 glory bower trees. I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but we've always had a glory bower in the backyard, and they are beautiful. They have round, kind of soft leaves. They're trees, short trees. They get about under 15 feet, and they're very slow growers. So they're good for like under power lines and that kind of thing, small spaces. But their leaves are round and really soft, and they smell kind of like peanut butter, which is weird and cool. And then the flowers are little tropical, they look like little tropical white flowers, tiny little things that bloom white, if I remember right. And then they go, as the time goes on, they turn fuchsia, just this deep, deep pink with a deep bluish purple berry in the center. And they smell, the flowers are fragrant and wonderful and amazing. And I love glory bower. And my sister wanted one of our glory bowers that had self-planted, and so we gave her 2. We dug those little trees up and took them down to my sister's house, and so now she has little glory bower trees. So that was the other yard thing that I forgot to mention. Okay, now I'm going to show you the knitting project that I'm working on, the second one of. So here you go. See if I can get my hand up here, right? This is a pair of gloves, as you can see. Get it up here. They're pretty cool, right? I really love this patterning, this step patterning. Isn't that neat? And it goes all the way around and into the palm. These are for my son. Like I said, I've made one. I'm in the process of making the second. I'm about up to here-ish on the second one. So I will finish those off. But they're nice, warm, fingerless gloves for for driving really in the cold weather. By the time I get it done, it'll be summer, right? Hopefully it will be summer. Okay, so I have this one done of it. It's very soft. I used I wanted something smooth. I think I used a Cascade, maybe 220 or something. So here's the second one that I'm currently working on. Maybe I'm not up as far as I think I am. They're complicated in that it isn't so much that it's all knitting and purling, but then again, most knitting is. But it's pretty small. I think it's sock weight, or it's not quite fingering weight. I think it's sock weight yarn. I don't always work with tiny yarn, so I mean, at least it's not lace yarn, but they're pretty small. So it takes some attention to detail. They're not like I just sit there and watch a show and knit, but they are by. I actually brought the designer this time. Strick Design. Strick Design. I'll put a link to the Ravelry pattern for the designer, and she calls them, and I'm not going to get it right because I don't even know which language this is. Treppenwürfel? Here, I don't know if you can see it. Treppenwürfel? I don't want to give away the pattern, so let me just see if I can do. I printed it out. There you go. Treppenwürfel? I don't know, but I think it means stairs or stair steps. Anyways, there's an English, obviously, version of them, of the pattern if you're interested in it. So that's about it. I think I have more than used up my time and your time for today. Again, if you want to subscribe, just hit the little button down there and it'll tell you when I post. Probably only once a week because Mondays. However, I'm thinking about doing more, maybe. We'll see how it works out in my schedule. And until then, please ask me questions. I will definitely answer them on camera if I can. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye now. Take care. Happy reading. Happy yard work if you're doing yard work. Give those roses heck. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.